Hello tankers and welcome to another World of Tanks replay with me, Sir 10 Death. Today we're featuring a true monster battle featuring a monster itself. The Tier 6 Russian heavy tank, the KV-2, the original derp monster. This tank is likeable for one reason only, the massive gun. It's big, it's slow, it's not got great armour, it's very slow to reload, very slow to turn. But that gun, a 152mm howitzer, is threatening on any level. This matchup sees us here on Winterberg as it's called, and it's I'm mid-tier here, and there's some tier 7s, and it being a heavy tank, the last thing I want to be done is caught out in the field, so I'm going to head straight into the city. My normal plan is to go well, you'll see the area just down this road here, and to sort of poke the corner and see if there's anybody I can get shots on. I love this tank a lot for a lot of reasons, but mostly for the gun, of course. The problem with using high explosive ammunition is that it's unpredictable. It can hit very high, it can hit very low. What you do tend to find with the KV-2 though is that if you hit something, it knows about it. It tends to know it's been hit. I've got a good crew on this and I've still got a 20.25 second reload time. It's ridiculously long. But as we're going to see here, this game pans out to be phenomenally good on so many levels. Collects a lot of medals and makes a lot of credits. So this is where I head to, just here onto this corner that I'm coming towards now. And usually by the time you get here in a slow tank, if anybody from the enemy team's coming the other way, they'll be sighted. So just ahead of me then we've got ourselves a 3485, and there's already an E2 has been spotted. Now I try and put a quick snapshot in here. Snapshotting is something that does not work with a KV-2. Unless you're very, very fortunate, you're not really going to hit. It's got about a 3.5 second aim time, and yeah, if you don't let it aim in, it's not going to end well. Rapidly already, the enemy have taken the lead. We're 3-1 down here. I'm nearly loaded, and an M6 is trundling into view. Is he going to sit there? He is, and I put a nice shot into him, which not only does 300 damage, but I also get a couple of hundred spotting damage for seeing him, and I managed to bounce his shot, so I'm very happy about that. But we're still losing this at the minute, and it's not looking too great right now. Every time I reload, you see that I just back off right out of the way. Although you will see there's Artie having a go and splashing nearby. I'm waiting to see if he comes around the corner again. He's probably not going to, not when he knows there's a KV-2 parked here looking his way. So just going to wait here. Can I do anything? Anyone going to come around the corner? Probably not. And if they do, they're going to get closed down. Looking at the map now, it looks like a bit of a stalemate in the city. There's a few of us, there's a few of them. And similarly, in the field, it looks fairly even. The enemy are still winning, it's 3-5 now. But I now decided to press on a little bit. What I don't want to do is go right over that crossroads, because then I'll be able to get sniped in my side from anybody up that road or down the field. But I'm hoping to get shots on maybe one of these guys just around this corner. Just keep around the corner and get a shot on them. And as soon as I go around the corner, I do see the Straswagen 74. He sees me and he's out of there. He's not sticking around letting me aim for 3.5 seconds at him. So I think, well, what else can I do here? I'm just waiting. Anyone going to get a shot? No. Someone finishes off that Straswagen, and I get a little bit of spotting damage for doing that. And then I made a decision that I'm going to actually gamble and look around this corner, because there has been some tanks sighted down there. There's a T-71 that's parked looking the other way. He's not looking my way. I finished him off. It's a cheap shot. It's a tiny amount of damage. But as I've said in some of my previous videos, a gun taken out of the game has to be a good thing for everybody. Now, looks like we're slowly turning around ownership of the city here. But yeah, the field is going very, very badly. But I can help. There's some people sighted up here. The black prince on the brow of this hill. Just aiming. Lost a view of him. I actually decided not to take the shot. He's probably still there. But I just think to myself, if he's decided to go the other way, and then I see somebody coming. Who is it? It's a T-25-2. He's going to shoot me, and I'm going to shoot him. That's a good trade-off. He actually hits me in the track. I do 330 damage or so on him. And he's a tier 7 gun. That would be a good one to get out of the game. I'm a bit worried now. He'll know that I've got a 20-second or so reload. He's probably going to rush me down. There's the Artie. There's Bert having a go at me, splashing nearby. He's guessing where I am. A little bit concerned, and I'm also concerned that these medium tanks in the town, the Skoda and the 3485, are trying to get round behind us. Yep, there they are. There's the Skoda trying to get round. I'm hoping and praying, and yep, thankfully the Cromwell deals with that. And there's that 25-2. Oddly, he doesn't take a shot at me. He tries to finish off the Cromwell, but I'm gambling now that he is going to come out for another go. He's going to have another look. Now, if he does, it's going to be a very silly move, because I'm going to be fully aimed in when he does. Here he comes, bang, goodbye, see you. Now that's, 512 hit points gone in one shot. It is now turning into quite an even game. I've done reasonably so far, 1200 damage, not great. Now, obviously, Bert's got me in his sight. He knows I'm still in this halfway down this little curved bit of road. So what I want to do is just get my tracks up and get moving, get where I'm not spotted. Game's still going badly. They've got a 34.85 who's doing very well, has done a good game, who's pushing towards our base. And round this corner is that E2 that we saw earlier. He's halfway down this road and he's still there. What's he doing? Why is he there? Is he just dug in? I can't quite tell. Huh. Let's go out and have a look. There's a reason why he hasn't moved there all game. We're about to see why that is, because he's done something that I managed to do myself from time to time when I get a little bit overexcited. And that is, as you'll see here, I'm just going to push forward around this tank, have a look, get shots on him. You'll see that straight away he is shooting at me, and then I saw, oh, that silhouette looks funny. He's on his side. He's managed to tip his tank on its side, but actually with his gun still pointing this way, so he can still shoot, and he does. I shoot him. I back off and try and just get behind this big... Yeah, it does 114 damage on me. I'm just trying to get behind this big chunk of rock here. The game's now 10-12. It's still there. They're capping. It's not looking good. I know I'm going to take another shot from this E2 here, but I'm hoping I can finish him off. If I aim fully, I've got time to do now because he's just loaded, just reloading. Bang! I get him out of the game. It's evening the game up, and then I'm going to have to make a decision here. I've got to go towards our base. They're more than half capped. There's 2 tanks in there, although one of them has made a bit of a daft decision and just left the cap. They probably could have tied it up there. I'm hoping our 34.85 is going to flank from one side. I'm going the other way. I'm just gambling that nobody's sitting in the field and can snipe me easily. We know that the Black Prince was last spotted up here, but there's also, we know there's 2 of them in the cap. So I think the other one's going to be that 34.85 who's on a very good game so far, and he's a good player. Yeah, they finish off our 34.85. There's now just me and the Cromwell left, and I have to say, if this Cromwell guy's ever watching this replay, he's a very good player. He supports me very well. He does his part very well. 2 very contrasting tanks. His is fast with a rapid loading gun, mine's slow with a big derp gun. He waits, he decides to let me poke the corner because he knows I can do the bulk of the damage here, and I just go for it. I just go around. There's that 34.85. Take him out the game. Back up while I reload. We know the Black Prince was in this area. He can't have gone far. That's a slow tank as well. There's the Artie having another go at me. So obviously the Artie knows that I'm sat on this corner. So I'm trying to sort of hide out of the way. Black Prince is halfway up the street. I don't want to get hit by that Artie again. I've almost reloaded. I thought the Black Prince was going to run away, and rather stupidly he came back, but I missed that shot. And I make a decision now that he's dug in well. He's got quite a tough tank to get through. So even though it's a long, slow trundle for a big old slow tank like me, I'm going to go all the way back round again. The Cromwell, he does probably what I think is the right thing. He realises he can't really frontally engage a Black Prince as well. He'll come with me as well. So the 2 of us head back this way. This is excellent team play. This is 2 tanks supporting each other. Because he can kind of clean up where I can't. He can fire very rapidly every 3.5 seconds or so. So if somebody tries to get the jump on me, I'm hoping that he's going to help me out a bit. And we're going to go all the way back round the way we just came to get back to that Black Prince, who now seems to have gone back to the cap again. So it's becoming a little bit of a game of cat and mouse here, but I'm still confident we can turn this round. There are other 2 tanks at Artie who can be very threatening, but oh, and there's one of them. It's the GW Panther, and he must have seen me if I've seen him, but he's sitting very still. This is a tough shot. I can just see the very top of him, so I've got to aim fully in, and I managed to take him out of the game. It's now 13 all, but they've still got that tier 7 heavy tank, the Black Prince, sitting there, and a very fast-firing artillery who's just been sighted down the bottom of the road behind the Cromwell. So I decided to go and deal with the Black Prince. It's kind of my role to do that. I am a heavy tank, he's a heavy tank. I'm loaded up now. I know he's in the cap somewhere. I'm actually gambling that he's going to be sat behind that little building that sort of sticks out, and I won't be able to see him here. So I start to basically go straight across the road to try and go to the almost the north side of the map, and as I do that, you'll see that, oh, he's actually sat down there, sideways on. He's looking for the Cromwell, but I snapshot, and this time I get a one that goes in, decapping. And I'm telling my teammate that I'm reloading. I'm a bit concerned that that Bert might try and get behind me. Looking at his location, where's he going to? I'm now almost reloaded. Is the Black Prince? The Black Prince is still sitting there. He's trying to dig right in. He's got a shot into me, but I can get one into him as well. Don't kill him yet, but again, I've reset the cap, done a bit more damage to him. Where on earth? Now I'm getting a bit worried now. Bert's disappeared. It's a very fast moving Artie. If he gets behind me, he can easily plug a high explosive shell into my rear end and finish me off. So I'm preparing for his arrival. But Cromwell's found him halfway along the street, and the Cromwell's a fast tank as well. I'm pretty confident now Cromwell will deal with him. I don't have to worry about FV204. Where's that Black Prince gone? He's no longer capping, so is he coming to get me from the front? I really don't know. This is a tense game now. I'm on 5 kills. I've done 2,800 or so damage, a lot for a tier 6 heavy tank. Where has he? Oh, he's back in the cap. Has he been daft enough to go to the same place? He has! And he's going to sit there and let me kill him. And that's the end of that. 6 kills, a mastery, not my first one, my mastery in this tank again. Top Gun award, high caliber award, defender award for stopping him capping. Made 65,000 credits, 7,000 experience, and got 3 of those bonds, because you get bonds for every time you get an award now. You can see I finished it with over 3,000 damage, 1,561 base experience. This is a great game for the KV-2, and it's a fun tank to play. I'd recommend it, although you don't always get a game that pans out like this one. As ever, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do share my videos, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.